Are you done eating?
Yes, I am.
Shoot the fucking tank if you can.
I have my assault, so I cannot.
Okay, combat's
I
right
can so
here.
flam it.
I'll wait till he does.
Never mind, I cannot.
It's never gonna end. It's engineers repairing after engineers repairing.
Fucking piece of shit.
Hey, when combat dies, I'm gonna TP you. If that's okay. You wanna be in? You wanna be there or?
I really don't think if I'm needed, I'll need it.
Okay. Don't worry. Then that's fine. Then I'll just record everything with Saul. Six said just record if needed. I'm just gonna record it. So, see what happens. Okay. All right, man. If I need you, I'll bring you. But okay. All right. Thank you. Sorry there. Hey you there. Prophet said, oh, okay. Prophet said, just in case you need me, just bring me over there. I said, we might not need you. Six said, just to record it. And he said, oh, okay, then, you don't really need me then. It's okay, no. But if I do need you, I'll bring you. He's okay. Yeah, I don't think he wants to. That's fine. I mean, we'll talk to combat. Fuck that. Me and you will. I don't think Prophet's that kind of guy. That's fine.
Last time, if he says the same shit as last, he pissed me off last time.
So look, we'll not be pissed off. Let's just talk normally. We'll do what we have to do. If he has issues or anything like that, then hey, I got this recorded. I'm live streaming it right now. So we'll just do what we have to do. If he doesn't like it, then hey, that's sorry that we can't help you, man. I mean, that's the rules. That's the rules. So just gotta deal with it.
Oh, I'm anti-air. Stay in the back.
Alright. Alright, there goes combat. Alright, I'm keeping him. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Alright.
Not even double, a triple GL, that's crazy. Or RPG.
Alright, go to game chat.
Okay.
Hey, combat, how you doing, man?
You got quadruple GL, that's crazy.
I got quadruple what? TL?
GL'd. 3 grenade launchers at once.
3 is Loki. Who did I kill him or is he just wounded?
I don't think he killed anybody.
Killed nobody, no.
So who did I shoot?
The first time you were shooting Prophet, I think.
No, I was in the you know the building I got grenaded in, right?
Yeah.
Across that building, I shot someone like 5 times and you dropped
shooting at Prophet.
Again?
Yeah, hold on, let me see. Oh, I can't tell who it was. They haven't moved in now.
Alright. That's kind of weird, but...
Was it on the building or the hill?
It was on the top of the building. Across from me. When I was in the red house, I shot from the window. And he was at like that balcony area where there's like that brick fence thing on the 2nd floor.
Oh. Alright. Combat, what happened when you came in the server a couple hours ago? Do you know what happened exactly?
I logged in. I seen there was like, I think it was 4. It was a Prophet, DC, then Coded, and I'm not sure if it was Blades or someone else. But it could have been Blades, I'm not sure. But the point is, it was 4 of the Sony's team. And then I figured they were fighting each other. They're kind of hella separated, so I TP'd to Prophet. I said, what are we doing? When he was doing something with the mortar, he didn't respond, so I TP'd to... Actually, no, Blades was there. I TP'd to Blades, and I was like, what are we doing? And he said we were fighting each other, or killing each other, or something like that. And I was like, alright, cool. So, Blades was on a hill at this point. So, the hill, you could look down upon the factory, right? And they were already shooting each other. So I just decided to stay there. It's taking heavy fire, so I decided to shoot a rocket. I killed DC. I don't think I killed both. I know I killed DC, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, so, I'm sorry to cut you off, but so what I've heard was you spawned in the server, right? Correct? And then you spawned the chopper in, and you went into the PvP area. Is that correct, or?
I mean, it was after I died like a few times, but
okay.
Yeah, I did do it, but right when I logged in.
Okay.
I spawned a transport heli, then I flew somewhere near where I died at. I think the first few times because I think every time I died, I was on that mountain or hillside,
Okay.
whatever you would call it. So I flew behind there or on top of there. Then hopped out. I don't think I killed anyone. That I might have killed someone, but I know I died eventually by a rocket. Then I was spawning another heli, then I accidentally pinged it. Then Prophet said don't spawn heli, so I said all right. So I spawned a Humvee. Then I drove up there.
So the only problem
Okay.
is because he was saying that you're spawning in back to like after where you died or spawning on mountains. You're giving him callouts through walls like in his building because he didn't have windows in his building. So you were giving him callouts. He said that he didn't really have known about Prophet. So I guess you were giving him callouts through a building that you can't see out of. I don't know. That doesn't really make sense to me because he could be on the outside.
We was on the opposite team.
I don't know. That's what he told me.
Like I was telling him intel, like someone was somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know if he was saying it was your location, but he said some. Can you remember here 13? Because he said, "Oh, look to your left," or you said, "Look to his left."
Well, I know. What I know is that
I'm not sure.
when I got in here, I heard you and DC smack talking to each other on the radio. That's all I know about
but
that.
I'm confused. So are we talking about before 13 got here or after? Because there's just two different.
This is we're talking. So we're talking about before I got here. So let me just explain what happened. So Prophet reported. Prophet pretty much went in our chat, and let me just say what he said. Okay, well, let me get the chat out. So he said if y'all do PvP operations, make sure Combat Slicer doesn't have GM unless absolutely required because he will spawn himself wherever he wants, like on a hillside, buildings, mountains, and spawn himself whatever vehicles he wants despite us explaining to him not to spawn helicopters for personal use. Do you know anything about that?
For which part? I told you I already did the heli. You know I had GM because you told me to take it off, which I did do.
So I also got confirmation that.
I'm sorry, give me a second. My mom's calling.
Okay.
Oh, it's right here. Okay. These stickers, so shit. Just pissed me off, man. I was playing Siege like this, but it's impossible to play any game with this shit.
Yeah.
It's only on my left stick too. It's so in the PlayStation menu, I'm getting stick drift.
I usually get my right stick. The last time I noticed I had stick drift, I was playing Crusader Kings.
They were under the glare shooting us, so I had to.
Hold on, man. You good?
All right. So Combat, do you know anything about that, or about you spawning vehicles around the hillside? Because I talked to somebody else, and they said you were spawning vehicles like regular vehicles like Humvees and stuff down a hill, and you were driving down. From in the battlefield.
When I first joined, right? Told you I talked to both of them. Then I sat on the hillside. Eventually died. Then I don't remember when I spawned a vehicle because I think there was vehicles there, so I used it, and then there was out. So I spawned a heli. The first time I went up there, I eventually died. Spawned another one. Actually pinged it. Prophet said don't spawn heli. So alright, spawned a Humvee, drove the Humvee up the hill, stayed up the hill. I think I killed someone, maybe two people. Then I died again. Then I think I spawned it one more time until kind of the last part. Like once when like they accused me because I killed someone. So I shot at someone. They was down near the river. I think it was DC. And yeah, it was DT. And then we kept where their battle when I was on the hillside. We were shooting rocks at each other and bullets. Neither of us died, but I think I hit him. He didn't hit me, but I believe Prophet shot a rocket at me, which hurt the fuck out of me. Actually, broke both of my fucking legs. He kept spamming rockets at me, which I don't have a problem with. It's the game. I eventually took cover, healed, then I dropped back. And I'll take it down the hill because he kept shooting rockets. He didn't know where I was necessarily because I wasn't making any like noises or anything or shots, and I was kind of hiding.
All right.
I was gonna take a shot at him, and then I heard DC because apparently he was going up the hill to try to flank me or just kill me. I heard him start up my Humvee, which I drove up there with. I don't know why he started it up because that automatically gave him his location. And he drove it off a cliff. which I don't really understand why he did. And I was going up slowly, trying to see if he was there. Then I kind of hid in the bush a little bit, going up slowly. Then I saw him going down while I was going up, so I popped him. Then he died. Called me a cheer. That's kind of how it started.
Alright,
So
so
other than spawning in a helicopter, have you spawned in anywhere else during PvP? After dying? Like, do you spawn closer after dying?
Well, I said I spawned a Humvee, then I drove. You mean the time where
did
I
you spawn
drove
the
to
Humvee
TP, I
with
got
your?
stuck in a.
Did you
I didn't
spawn
spawn
the
the Humvee on the
Humvee
hill.
with yourself in onto a hillside?
No, but I did take myself out of a ditch though. I got stuck in this river ditch, so I keep
Okay.
driving.
So, Prophet, you said he spawned
It doesn't
himself?
sound that bad, Prophet. What do you mean? Like, I'm not understanding it really.
Because I've heard
It kind of
reports
just
of
sounds
you.
normal, honestly.
No, so I've heard reports that you had a Humvee, yes, or another type of vehicle, and it was where is it? Let me see on the map. They said it was at that little hillside area where they're at, where the PvP area is right now. It's that big hill, and apparently you drove it and you drove down towards their spawn and towards wherever they were located. That's what I
talking
was
about?
told.
When after or before you joined?
This was before I joined in.
I drove it to their spawn.
You drove near the spawn, according
Yeah, I was kind of
to
close to. If they're talking about when I shot rockets at their vehicles and killed them both multiple times, yeah, I was near their spawn, kind of near. I was probably like a half a mile or a mile down. But nah, I shot them when they were driving out.
Okay. Well, like I
Prophet,
said,
are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm just
Okay.
okay.
I don't really. It doesn't really sound that bad because it's seeming like you're spawning all over the place after dying, spawning back to where you died at, or looking through walls and shit. It doesn't
So
really
did
seem
you
bad.
did you
I
spawn?
don't know what
Yeah,
you
go
mean to
ahead.
look through walls at.
But
No,
GM,
I'm sorry.
GM abuse.
I've been up for like 20 hours at this point. I'm sorry.
No, that's
What, I
okay.
mean,
So, bro, he was saying that he just spawned the vehicle and drove to where y'all located. Is that true, or before I got in here?
okay, so from our point of view, we didn't see the vehicle drive. We just seen it get on the hillside. Now, I
Okay. Okay.
would like to see which way you drove because we tried to drive the Humvee there to see, and we could never get off the hill.
Okay.
You have to drive like right when you get off the base. You have to kind of like go behind the mountain in a way, then drive up that corner side.
Let me look. Let me go look at it real quick.
It seemed like.
I mean, just looking at
From
it,
all
it's a
point of view,
pretty
yes, it did
steep.
look like it.
It's
And
a
I was
pretty
watching you
steep.
GM the entire time.
It's a pretty steep like hill, like very steep. You would
I
have
go
to
off a couple
drive.
times.
You would have to drive through that loop area. That's a long road. But
Also, real quick comment. A couple of the people said that, or GMs say, on PvE, you like to just kind of do whatever. At least like let the host of the op know. Like, oh, I'm gonna play as an AI. Don't be like, I'm not asking you to be like, man, pretty please play as an AI. You don't just be like, can I play as an AI? And if they say yeah, yeah. I mean, I doubt they'll say no.
Are you talking
Just,
about recently?
just whenever. 'Cause I know you've done it for a cool minute. Just
I
kind of
mean,
spawn as AI and then spawn back where you died, or spawn near another AI. Where they
I've been doing that
died.
recently, but if you talk about old stuff like months ago, then sure, I guess.
okay. So
Just letting you know.
so just asking, when you spawned in, was there a chopper involved? I don't know if I heard a yes. I'm sorry. Um.
I, I, I was at the base and I spawned myself a helicopter at the base.
Okay.
Then I flew to the hill.
So let me just be clear here. Don't take it the wrong way or like that. Just hear me out, please. So don't forget that you are still part of staff, correct? Like, do you actually still want to be part of staff? Let's just ask that real quick. Like, are you actually still want to be a moderator, for the server?
Yeah, I told you, yeah.
Okay. So don't forget that we still have rules, including being part of staff. So I know like you want to fly a chopper or this and that, but you have to understand and see what's going on the server first. You can't just do this right here. So you can't just go to the GM menu, put a chopper down, and just fly wherever. I had report.
Helicopter? Well, I
Yeah.
spawned a weapon this helicopter. I spawned a helicopter there because there was an attack chopper there. 4 minutes. I was like, cool, he's letting helicopters and trucks. So I spawned myself a regular basic transport heli and flew.
So yeah, see the problem, right? They're doing an op or whatever's going on in the server. You're getting a chopper in the air, and more than likely, if you don't know what's going on, there's probably AI in the area, or there's players. They're probably wondering why there's a chopper. If there's no chopper involved in the op or
But
whatever, you know.
there is literally attacking with an attack chopper. One of my teammates was shooting them at their base with an attack chopper before I even got in a chopper or spawned a
There
chopper.
was indeed an Apache down. There was one Apache.
Pretty much just ask. Like,
No,
oh,
someone was using an attack helicopter right before I spawned a helicopter to shoot
what
y'all.
I just said. Yes, Apache. I gave them one
Okay.
Apache because the Taliban had the tanks and the ZU-23 to deal with said Apache. So I'm trying to make balance of that out because the Americans had the vehicles they can move in on. Taliban had vehicles and feed because they don't have helicopters.
even then, combat. If it was just ask, oh, how much? What's the limit? Is there a cooldown for when a chopper goes down? Just things like that.
Just to be clear, because what was said in the message or whatever was that if doing a PvP operation, just make sure that let me just see what it says again. Hold on. So, spawn himself with over vehicles he wants, despite us explaining to him. So, were you explained, or were you told what was going on in the op, or no?
Yeah, but they told me they were fighting each other. There's no real pure objective. They're just fighting each
It
other.
was just a TDM in the tank. It was literally just
Okay.
simple because it was a
Okay.
PvP.
Okay.
Nothing too complex.
It was just a 2v2.
Okay. So, let me see something. Why is this hold on one second.
I fixed the modern thinker again. I think you
Okay.
hit it. Instead of deleting it, you hit it. Like you took it off the thing.
Yeah, my bad.
Cause I thought you deleted it too, cause I see it. It was just in the channel.
So, combat, alright, so just make sure, dude, you're not spawning yourself or wherever. Okay? Even if you're being part of the PvP itself, and I caught you earlier with the GM rights on, and I'm not sure if you knew where people were. I don't know. I don't know. I just seen that you had your GM rights on, your admin or whatever, and you're in the PvP op. You can't have that on doing a PvP op. Even if there's like 8, 10, 5 people here. It's just not fair because they don't have it. They can't go to the GM menu and see where people are located.
What I say, if you join into a game that's 4 people, right? And I TP next to them and see what's going on, so they just fight each other. I'm not taking that a serious as if there's like 20 people and it's a 10 on 10. And it's like a I don't know how to say it other than not a professional, but like a structured match. It just seems like a fun play match. So I spawned myself a little vehicle. I didn't power it and get like rockets and shit. That's why I spawned that. That's what I always do if there's like less than 5 people and didn't make it clear. It's like a structured thing, like a structured thing. That's why I was spawning helicopters. I would not have done that if it was like a 20v20, 10v10 and structured where there's helipads. It's like, you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I understand that, and I after I seen the first helicopter, I did explain to you that we would.
And I stopped, right? I stopped.
Yes. I did not have an issue with stop. I just explained to you that the vehicles and stuff. We try to limit it, especially to not overload the server because the server can get buggy. Bohemia, debatable on that server.
Mm-hmm.
But
I just seem like it was a problem, mostly because I was killing y'all. I didn't really kill you much. I killed DC more than you. They only killed you a few times.
Scottish, he has a temper. He tends to get away.
So, I do want to get into that combat.
The main issue is seeing you on the hillside after teleporting yourself to us and asking what's going on. I would figure you teleport yourself back to base, then move into the town, but then you spawn yourself onto the hillside. That was the main issue they was having.
Okay, I can see how that's an issue, but yeah, sure.
So what? So just asking, if you're I get that you're asking what was going on. That's fine. But so if you found out they're doing a PvP, why would you spawn yourself on a hillside and then go down and start shooting them? You kind of know where they're located somewhat.
Because I stayed to the person that was that told me what was going on, so I just stayed there. He was
Well,
already
that's
getting shot at. He was already compromised. He already knew where they were. It wouldn't have
well.
made a difference.
Hate to say this, but you knew
He's
where their
referring
locations
to
were,
the Irishman.
right?
It's Blades. If you want to talk
Oh,
about
Blades. Okay. Well, I
They was
understand
on
that,
top
but
of a hill. Because Bobby didn't respond. I think he was like in the
my end
mortars.
with game chat issues. I was putting swap the game chat. So
So
make sure
that's
they have
when,
an all day.
yeah, he was, which I think really cares. All right, maybe he's busy or whatever. So I spawned next to Blades. He's under fire. I'm like, what we're doing? And he said, PvP. So I was like, all right, cool. So I just took cover, taking shots. I don't know if he died or not. I think he eventually died. But then I eventually just shot him with a rocket. Then I killed him.
Okay, so I'll say, I think it's not really as bad as it sounded on the message. So, I mean, honestly, Cal, just ask permissions when like spawning stuff in or stuff like that. Because otherwise, it's not really a big deal.
but I do need to tell you one thing though. When I came in, I hear you and DC having a little tantrum with each other on the radio. I'm not sure how he got the American radio or whatever, but why are you saying oh, are you doing this because the admin's here or whatever? But don't forget, dude, you're part of staff, man. You
You
can't
understand
be.
that he said that, not me.
I heard you say that, man.
He said that, not me.
I can go
He
back
said
right
it.
here. Let me see.
I also heard you say that as well.
No, he said something about you wouldn't do this for an admin tier or something like that. Then I said I don't care if an admin tier. I didn't bring up admin conversation. I just said I don't care if admin here or not. I'm killing him whether or not y'all here, whether or not he thinks I'm cheating or not. 'Cause I'm better than him. That's what I said. I mean, I said everything like that, but that's pretty much what I said. I was getting in his head.
I haven't seen that too. It's just PvP shit, honestly. Well,
You could bring him over if you want.
I don't really care too much about it. It's just PvP.
You
shit
just
talking
said on
about
the
it.
radio. I heard it. You just said because there's an admin here. I mean,
But you
what?
brought up the admin. Then I said I don't care for admin here or not. Because he said
Okay.
something about you wouldn't do it for admin here or something like that.
But please
Then I
understand
said,
that you are part of staff. You shouldn't be acting like this. I understand you're in a PvP fight or bickering with an enemy teammate or whatever. I understand that. But please understand that you have to follow rules and they have to follow rules too. I
I don't know the
understand.
context of it. So what? Was he like saying you wouldn't kill him if an admin was here, or what?
I mean, just understand
Say
that
talk
there's
shit on the
you're
radio?
part of
I don't really
staff. You
understand
know,
that.
you can't be.
well, I don't
You
really
know.
know specifically, but I'm assuming he thinks I was cheating. And then that's kind of why he said you wouldn't do an admin tier or
Well,
something.
you did say that you spawned
Can you get
yourself
him over here? 'Cause
around.
I don't know the context of that.
Then I just said I don't care if admin tier or not. I do not care if one's here or not.
I personally, I don't understand this though. Hey, DC, can I borrow you for a minute? Is he here? Hey, DC, can I borrow you for a minute, please?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Take me.
Okay.
That sounded like I was.
Okay.
Right.
All
What's
right.
up?
All right. So let me try to hear this footage again. It's so hard to hear sometimes. This stupid
I'll
PlayStation.
do
But,
it 13. Don't
no, I have
worry.
it. So when y'all were you probably remember this, but you and Combat were bickering at each other, in the radio. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. What were y'all like discussing? Because I think I heard it, but like, what was it? Something about admins or whatever. Like, what was the context of that?
Oh no, he's just an admin and he practically just gets to use his GM whenever he fucking feels like it. Like he'll always like get in GM and then he'll teleport himself to operations, which I've seen happen. And like I don't fucking today, like it's just a constant thing. So
So
then again,
yeah.
he has
So
a fucking.
you were saying he wouldn't GM abuse if an admin was here? Is that the context was
Yeah,
then?
he did. He wouldn't do it. That's the fucking thing. Is that he immediately stopped after I'm pretty sure one of you guys joined. He immediately stopped after 13 joined. He stopped teleporting himself around immediately after.
So did you like see him like, so let's say like 10 seconds after he died, you seen him again like on the other side of your building
10
or something?
seconds straight away, he was up and sniping at our spawn.
Yeah, because he told me the mountain top wherever he was sitting at.
The
Can you
mountaintop.
can you drive up there, DC, or no?
Yeah, you can drive up there, but the time it took him to get up there was physically impossible to get up
Okay.
there that quickly with the Humvee.
Okay. Okay. Combat, you said you drove up there correctly? Or where? Okay.
How fast would you say he drove up?
Yeah.
No, he said
I
he
didn't say
drove down.
drove up.
Yeah, he drove down. He
He drove down.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
possible
I
that
never
you
drove
can
down.
drive up. It's possible you can drive up there with said like a fucking Jeep, maybe, not a fucking Humvee, because the Humvee is slow as shit. Turn radius is god awful, and plus the time it took him to actually get from spawn to the top of the hill, the flat little fucking thing of hill, was physically impossible, wholeheartedly. You physically cannot get from that position to fucking that hill, main to that hill, in a click of a fucking finger. It's physically impossible unless you teleport yourself.
First, let me address
Over.
the TP problem. The past TP problem that he said that I had further issues with, according to him. Every time it's a PvE op and I see that they're in a group, I'm TPing them. I've always done that since I played. There's never a problem.
No,
So
no,
it-
that's completely wrong.
I'll let you
That's
talk,
in the
right?
wrong
Let me
mindset.
talk. I'll let you talk, right? Let me talk. Okay. So I always TP them, right? Yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever Doctor was hosting something, I kept having Wi-Fi troubles because Xfinity was having outages and problems. So I keep going in and out, right? So it was fucking annoying because I kept having to restart because it didn't keep my character. So I just respawned or TP'd myself to the area, right behind where the friendlies were. PvE, by the way. They weren't even fighting at the exact moment. I think I accidentally pinged. That's why Doc knew. He said, or yeah. The point is, Doc Bruce said, "Don't TP in my ops" or something like that. I didn't respond. I literally always done that since the time I fucking joined the server. I've seen other admins do it. I've seen the owner do it, and it was never a problem. So I
All right.
asked him and Doc
So
Bruce said
let,
it.
let me just say something. So Doc Brew itself, I'm hearing that he doesn't like people TPing and ops. That's why you see through the Saturday or whatever it was we had the campaign, a lot of players wanted the TP. So he'll TP if he wants to, but he really wants people to drive back to the op or whatever,
Oh, I
which
think
makes
if
That
he,
sense.
makes so much
I
So,
think if
fucking
he knew the
but I
reason,
also combat. So just to point out, you're not really supposed to do that. I understand you used to do it back in the day, and you said other admins did it. Well, look at Helsing. He's not here no more. Look at what's his name. He's not in the staff anymore. I don't know if you knew combat, but we just got rid of a bunch of. We just got rid of an admin, and we just removed another moderator. They're not here. And Helsing himself, he had a lot of issues. It was not just the TPing everywhere. It was his mouth and other crap. Okay, but
I'm
look,
not
we don't
missing
want
Helsing. I'm pretty sure everyone in here that staff has done that.
No, I don't do that,
Everyone.
man. No.
Look, I'm not
I
calling
don't.
fire, but
But
I'm
that's
just
not the.
telling
Look,
the
the
truth.
thing is, combat is that we don't do that. We don't really not really want people to TP when you die. Like instantly go back to where the group was. We unless
just be
unless
like,
the
something I
GM
did
wants to do
DC,
that,
can
that's
I get a TP
fine. But
back
yeah,
to my
go
spawn?
ahead, son.
Just ask him. Just be like,
But
it's
just
his
don't.
campaign op. He's hosting it. Just ask him. Can I get a TP? I disconnected. That's it.
Yeah, it's
You know?
not just die and spawn wherever you want. That's what they don't like. So what
That's
happens is
what
combat is
pretty
that you're
much that's all
dying.
he was doing today. That was literally
Yeah.
it.
So you're
He
dying
died.
combat and you TP wherever you want. The GM, especially Doc Boo, the guy who's in charge of the campaigns, he doesn't like that. He doesn't want you to spawn wherever you wanted to go. You know, he'll TP you wherever you want, and then if he doesn't, he'll get you in a vehicle at spawn,
Okay.
and you
What I
go
will
from there.
say, me TPing yesterday, I didn't die. That's not the reason I TP'd. I kept getting logged out.
I'm not sure what
Yeah,
I'm not
I
sure what happened
understand that, but I
yesterday.
was saying, ask Doc, be like, hey, can you TP me real quick? Back to where I was. I DC. I've asked him before. He's done it. Ask him.
Yeah.
I understand that part. All right, let's move past the present. I just wanted to bring up the past because he brought up the past.
Well,
Fucking.
yeah,
Okay,
because I
so
know
let's.
back in
Okay,
the yeah.
listen fucking here, Buckaroo. Listen to your chief, alright? Fucking, you take a seat right there and let me finish what I was gonna fucking say. Alright? You
Go ahead.
constantly teleport yourself to wherever the fuck you want, like you did today. You spawned in, you didn't say a fucking word, you quite literally just teleported yourself up towards fucking Blades Uncoated on that fucking hillside and started shooting into our spawn. Now, you could have asked, hey, what the fuck's going on over American radio, because there was a long enough range for that. But you didn't, and you never fucking do. You never ask, hey, what's going on, or what's the op? Because no doubt, someone's doing that, they'll come over, teleport you, give you a quick brief, and then put you towards where everyone else is. And also, again, in fucking player versus player, you do not just teleport yourself to where you last fucking died, or where you were. So again, if you're gonna do that shit, fucking don't do that shit, that's all I'm gonna say. Because then again,
I agree.
it pisses me the fuck off. You legitimately teleported yourself directly outside of our base, and literally a few minutes ago you rode up in a fucking Humvee with Skidoo and was directly outside of our base.
Yeah, that was an accident. I drove too far.
That was such fucking bullshit. You knew where our fucking
You can literally ask him. I said, "Oh, I think I drove too far." No. All right. My promise is.
Alright, hold on.
Let you talk. Let me talk. All right. So, first of all, you can literally ask Blaze. I know he went against me, so I don't even know if he's gonna tell the truth. But Prophet is because he's right here, I think. He can literally recall I spawned next to him to ask, but he was having problems. But he didn't respond. You was there too. You was in the arsenal while he was doing whatever with the mortar. So I don't know why you saying I didn't ask. Then I went up to. I let you talk, right? Okay. So then I spawned next to Blades, and then he said that y'all were fighting. So I asked, right? So I did something that you said that I didn't. That's number one. Number two, I stayed up there because I was like, all right, why not? What's the harm doing that? He's already getting shot. He's damn near pinned because you're a fucking lane fire. So I'm like, all right, if anything, I'm just gonna die here. But no, I shot a rocket because I already had a rocket. I didn't spawn a rocket because I already had a rocket. So I shot. I was like, all right, cool. Then,
dickhead is on your back always.
okay, so I stayed up there until I died. I think after I killed you, I'm not sure if I could profit with the rocket. Then that's when
you fucking killed both of us.
Okay, and then I eventually died. Not sure who killed me, but someone killed me. And then you keep thinking I TP'd up there. Believe that whether or not, believe whether or not I didn't TP up there. That's what I didn't do. What I did do is I did kill you multiple times until you accused me of cheating. And then you kept accusing me of cheating because you couldn't really kill me until you TP'd behind me and shot me when I was walking down the hill to the Humvee that you drove off the cliff.
Teleporting yourself around and you deserve to fucking get what it felt like. You legitimately did that. I'm pretty sure I have a clip or two can deciding if the controller didn't want to fucking work. But like, then, also, even if you quote unquote didn't do all of that shit, but you teleport to different fucking places, right? Why the fuck and how the fuck would I would be in the town, right? I was looking at you with a camcorder, right? Looking up at you from the fucking hill because I knew where you were shooting from. How did you instantly know where I was locking onto me? That's my fucking question.
I know you were. I know that's your spawn. And I could see a head poking up from the concrete.
No, I wasn't even in spawn. I was in town. I was beside a building. I moved out to the trees, looked at you through the camcorder, and you directly snapped onto my fucking location and shot a wall at me.
Are you talking about when you were next to the river?
My fucking question is, how do you know where I am at all fucking times?
Are you talking about when you were next to the river?
You were legitimately watching me from every fucking angle, and there was, I'm pretty fucking sure you said to fucking, what was it? Prophet, something along the lines of look to your left.
Is it before or after 13 joined?
This was a before. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, this is before.
So
okay.
were you talking about when you were next to the river, then I shot a rocket at you, then I missed?
No one's talking about fucking now or the river, dumbass.
The river is before 13 joined.
Yes, before 13 joined. You are fucking testing.
That's what I'm saying. I shot you with a rocket at the river before 13 joined.
Alright, hold on.
Different moment. He's referring to a moment when you was looking at my building that I was on the roof of, that I know you couldn't see me from the angle you was at because I was watching you in GM. I knew my current position and you told me to look left. Now during the time, I know you definitely could not see me. And I was watching you for about 5 minutes in GM. I know at any point in that time you could not see me from any of your positions.
So if you're talking about anything I put in the chat, it's called fucking getting your head. Apparently you fucking fell for it. And
you said look left as you're aiming at my building.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, when I came in, you were still logged in as GM. So just asking.
Well, to let this not drag on forever,
Yeah.
combat just has permissions about spawning shit in for the host of the operation. That's it. And then if it's gonna be a PvP operation, don't log out, right? You gotta be logged into the whole thing. Or if you're gonna help the GM with the op, then you just ask, can I just log in? And you need help with the op, and that's it. And after you're done, log out.
13. When you told me to log out, right? How long was I fighting them for? It was over 10
I don't
minutes.
know. I don't know. It was a good while when I came in. Maybe
So
10,
if it was a
15
good
minutes.
while, why would it take me a good while to shoot them if apparently I could look in GM and kill them?
No,
I could
you
easily
were you
just
were
flank them in 2 minutes.
like I said, you were still logged in when I don't know if you're still in GM. You could be dragging that out. I don't know. When I came in here, you were still logged in. 10, 15 minutes later, I decided to finally text you and say, hey, you shouldn't be logged in doing a PvP map if you're going to be part of it.
All I'm gonna say, every time I seen DC, right? I know where he's gonna go because whenever I'm in the Mancha, I can pretty much see everything. I know I just killed him, so I'm looking somewhere to the factory. I see his head, and shoot at him. Then he like hides somewhere.
I'm gonna TP back. It's
pretty fucking easy
Thank
to
you,
predict
DC.
where
Thank
he's
you.
gonna fucking go. There's not really that many places. So I know he's somewhere in the area.
You're fucking sitting there, right?
Oh, it's too early. Too early. So. All right. So yeah. All right. We're not gonna drag this, but listen. So combat.
Just like I said, combat. Just ask permissions when doing shit.
So
don't
look.
get logged in during PvP GM ops. So you're the one you're hosting it.
All right.
So
So.
I understand that, but I can kill him. We could run one-on-one right now. I bet you're gonna get 20 beats.
All right. Look, combat. Listen, let me explain just one last thing, and then we'll let you go. Okay. But listen, here's what's gonna happen. You're part of staff. You should not be logged in during PvP, and you shouldn't be logging in just instantly when you get in the server and seeing what's going on. Like, oh, they're doing a PvP. Well, I'm just gonna TP myself to somebody that's randomly on the field while they're shooting people. Look, there's a chat slot on the top left. You can text on there. Hey guys, what's going on? Are we doing a PvP? PvP? I see there's two factions. I would have instantly done that, or I would have run the radio and say, hey, what's going on? And I would have never had to log in and start TPing to people. It is a PvP op. Instantly, when I came in, I knew it was a PvP op. There were two teams. All right, so let me explain what's going to happen going forward. You are still part of staff, okay? You are still a moderator, all right? So, just to be warned, I had to text you the other day because you haven't logged in a while. And I wanted to say, hey, make sure you get in the server because we're starting to look into people who are not in the server anymore that are still part of staff. So, we did get rid of like 2 or 3 of them. I think 3, actually 4 or 5. We got rid of a bunch of them. They're not here anymore. All we have now are 3 moderators, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 admins. Okay. Now, yeah. So we decided to keep Deadly Wolf because he joined in the other day, which is good. So just let yeah, he's been AFK for a while. So let me explain as well. Just understand that please don't break rules. You are a moderator. You need to understand what's going on in the server. You can't just be logging in and just GM abusing everything.
You should be enforcing them, dude.
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing. I understand what happened back then, combat. When I first met you, when you first became a moderator, that's all changed. We have rules now for GM abuse. I started to heavily enforce that when I became a moderator. I got with 6 and the other admins, the other moderators, and they all came and agreed. Yeah, we should definitely enforce GM abuse because it's pretty bad, So. Just please be warned that if you keep doing this, more than likely you won't be part of staff anymore, okay? Alright. So, I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Alright. Anything else you have to say, anybody? Or combat?
Look, all I'm going to say is, I already said cool. I'm ready to keep doing me. If y'all have a problem with that, that's cool. But all I'm going to say is I didn't cheat today. If y'all think if I did... Honestly, I don't really care if y'all think I did. If y'all think I did, cool. I have anything to say.
It's not even that we think. We just still gotta take it as if you did. We still gotta go through talk to you.
But it's like I proved myself after I did the 1v fucking 4 or 3, however many fucking it was. Someone killed me the first time, which was cool. Cause the rocket DC shot, which I swear I shot him in the woods and I saw him laying down dead, but I guess he wasn't. I guess he held himself or something. It's cool. I don't care. I came back, killed somebody. And if I was cheating, I feel like I would have easily took out all the guys in fucking 1 minute because I could see everyone, right? I could easily flank you if I know every move you did, which is cool. Y'all think what y'all want to think. I already said cool to all the TPing and shit.
And like I said, it's not even that we think he did it. It just seemed like the message was a little more exaggerated than how it was. So it's not even that much of a problem. So, I mean, it was just a talk, honestly,
I
to get
understand,
it through.
but it's like log games when you join. I'm gonna do that, especially if it's 4 people. Like, we're not in a structured fucking, like,
Well,
scenario.
Yeah, I know we're not
let
high
me
population, but it
explain.
doesn't get,
So
it just
let me
goes
explain.
around
I don't know
everybody.
when this was, but there was a campaign or something going on. I think Doc Brew was the GM. He was in charge of the op or whatever. And I think one time, I believe it was you, according to him. He said that you spawned in, you logged in, you took a helicopter, and you started joyriding.
I never even. Was this recent?
I don't know when. I forgot when this was, but according to Doc Brew.
I don't think I've ever even logged into one of his campaigns. He always put a password.
Maybe it wasn't a campaign. I think it was just an op. But you were here.
Okay.
And also, I can say it was
remember
also
once
one of
I
mine too, long time ago. But
Either
that's
way,
beside the
points
point.
through,
But you
that
know,
was in the past. We got it through now. So I'm going to TP you back combat.
all right.
Um,
Just please don't just spawn
hopefully this will be the
anything
last
in.
time talking about
Yeah.
it. Otherwise, we'll have to promote you to back to a regular GM or a whitelisted or a regular player.
look, do what y'all gotta do. I'm gonna keep doing me. To do what y'all gotta do, but I'm actually tired of arguing because I'm hot now. Because y'all done pissed me off over this bullshit. Cause I keep killing y'all. Well, not really Prophet. Prophet, he was kind of fucking jamming. But I kept killing DC. He kept having an argument. Look, I'm done with this. I'm done with this conversation.
All right, man. We're gonna TP you back. All right. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right. Whew, he's a character.
Okay,
All
if he
right.
does it ever again, if I see him logged in as a PvP op going on, if it's not his, then he's going to go back to being a regular player. If he has a problem with it, talk shit about it, he can get banned from the server. Simple as that.
So just record it, so just so Six can see it. You know.
You hear me, Prophet?
He
You there?
said it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So if he does it, just remove his rights. If he talks shit about it, then just fucking, okay, fuck you too.
I don't think we can remove his rights because he's logged in.
He's a moderator. We should be able to. He's
I
below us.
no, I mean no, I meant like in the game.
Powers in the
In
server
game,
themselves,
yeah, in game we can't like remove it. So we just have to do it the way
You
on the
can.
computer.
You could arcana. You could arcana.
Yeah. We might have to do that, and then
You could do there because Six did it to me. I was fucking playing. I was like, "Oh, try it on me." You fucking banned me. I was like, "Oh shit, it worked."
oh, I remember
Yeah,
that.
undo it.
Yeah. So
much
if
worry about that.
if he's caught doing that, I recommend recording it, then removing him, and then I would just I don't know, I just remove the moderator, dude. Like Six, just I understand he wants to know all this, but he needs to take care of himself right now, dude. We can handle this.
Remove this one.
like there's been too many issues with combat over the time. Like I understand there's some issues here and there because like we've all had issues at some point. Something came
I know
up,
he's not
you
gonna listen to this either. He said he's gonna keep doing
Okay.
him. So
Well,
once he does it again, if you see a Prophet, just fucking ban his ass. Fucking.
Just yeah, I would just
Honestly,
record it
permaban
and
him.
just get
I
him out
wouldn't
of here.
even just demote him. I mean, tell Six, dude. I mean, it's been months he's been doing this. Almost
It's
a year,
been
dude.
so you know he did say that when he first joined the server he was doing that, right? That's why I told him like back in the day, that's over with.
I know
We
you
don't
even
do
showed-
that
you said
anymore.
you had a problem with that because he did that shit. Him and both abused it. So,
Yeah.
if he does it again, I will ban him. We'll tell Six. It's been way too long he's been doing this shit. Clearly hasn't gotten any of it. Even when you talk to him for 2 hours, and he's still keep doing it. So,
Yeah.
if he does it again, just permaban him because I'm tired of having to deal with him and him not giving a rat's ass about it.
Yeah. I agree.
So, that's it. I mean, we can send it in the chat.
All right. I'm gonna let Six know it. The chat went well. This went well, I guess. We'll just say it went well. All right. Six. The meeting with
It's like 19 for me.
meeting with combat went okay. Just
Have a good night.
all right, Prophet. Later, dude. Have a good night,
If
man.
you need anything, just send me a message.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Six. The meeting with combat went okay. just the normal with him, but also he keeps bringing up the past, but that is not the case anymore. Alright, he denies abusing powers during the PvP op, and oh, where else? Where else, Saul? Oh shit. Okay.
Was okay. What's now? Like all now.
Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, I can't hear you. Sorry, dude.